All right, hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to Odd Drawing. Grab something to draw with and draw on. If you don't have it, go ahead and pause me right now. And then let's go ahead and get started. And so today, we're going to be drawing one of my all-time favorite comic book characters, the Joker. And I'm just doing this all freestyle. And just draw along with me. So we got the top of the head here, which is the round part. And then we're going to do the long jaw. I like to give him a long jaw. And he kind of, there we go, a little cross line here for where his eyes are going to be. And I like to give him a little bit of a pointy nose here. So let's just go ahead and keep on going with the Joker. And I want to thank you guys for dropping in and drawing along. And if you're drawing with a pencil, then you can erase and all that stuff. And if you're not drawing with a pencil, if you're drawing with a pen, or if you're drawing with a crayon, and you have some extra lines at the end of this, don't worry about it. It's all about the practice. It's all about having a little bit of fun. So we got his little eyebrows going. And the Joker, he's a crazy guy. Put the little temples in. And then, of course, we're going to work on his cheeks. And then his little cheek bones that are going to come out. And it's going to curve off. And let's go ahead and give him some his smile. So now the top lip. Now you can see the Joker coming together. And, of course, this is all in real time. And if I'm going too quick for you, or if I'm going too quick for you, then you can always come back, slow me down, pause me, come back and do it again. And, just have fun with it. That's all I ask. It doesn't have to be perfect, guys. I just want you guys to be motivated to draw. And I know a lot of people that want to know, hey, what am I going to draw today? Well, hey, now you got something to draw. It's going to take you just a couple of minutes, and then boom, you can get back to your other stuff and maybe start drawing on your own and drawing your own characters. So now we're going to work on his hair. So we give him a little bit of a widow's peak. Put his ears here, and his ears are high. If you notice the top of his ears compared to where his eyes are, most of the time the eyes and the ears are even, but he's looking down a little bit. I'm going to give him a nice smile here, because he is the Joker. A little bit of a bottom lip. And let's go ahead and zoom on in. And now let's erase these lines here. There we go. Clean this up a little bit. And I got a little bit of cleaning to do. So we're going to come around and just kind of clean it up a little bit. Once again, if you're using a pen or you're using crayons, don't worry about it. Just have fun with it. And, like I said, you can always come back to this and, do it in your own style too. If it doesn't come out, if it comes out different than how mine looks, you know what, you're just adding your own flair to it. And that's really what's important as an artist, is adding your own flair to it and having a good time at it and just having fun. So let's just go ahead and keep on going now that we got all that stuff erased. So let's go ahead and put in some of these details, because I did over erase a little bit of stuff, and that happens. And actually, when I over erase with pencil, it's easier to come back in because it's not completely gone. But when I'm using digital, it's gone and it's gone. So then I gotta come back in and remember where everything is. So now we're gonna work on like his little his eyelids, and we're gonna add some shading under there. Why? Because it's the Joker, and your eyes are sunk back in your head. So I always want you to remember, when you're drawing eyes, the shade under that part. Unless the light is coming straight to somebody's face, your eyes are designed to have some shade under it. And of course, he's got this real nice long nose that the Joker is famous for having. And so, we're of course going to put some shading under that too, to make it just pop out and make it more three-dimensional, because that's really what's fun, right? Making all of this two-dimensional stuff look three-dimensional. And you know what? Right now we're hatching, and I'm adding in a bunch of details, and that might not be your thing. You might want to do a more simplistic style. And let me fix these eyeballs, because the eyeballs just weren't looking sinister enough for me. And I really want the Joker to look sinister. Actually, right now, without any eyeballs at all, he looks pretty darn sinister. But yeah, if hatching's not your thing and you want to just go with some heavy blacks or some heavy colors or whatever you want to do, that's up to you. Just follow along and make it your own. Just have fun with it. That's really what it's all about with with odd drawing is just, you know, having fun, getting motivated, having an idea, something to draw, and then we're going to just come together. We're going to draw it together. We're going to do it real fast. We're going to do it in real time. Now I'm going to put these pupils in a little bit higher up, so now he looks a little bit more sinister, like he's kind of looking up over his eyeballs, and we'll add in some more details. And yeah, that's really what it is. It's just really about just having fun, getting motivated, and doing stuff. And I love to add a lot of details. So if you like to add a lot of details, then add as many details as you want. You might want to add more details than even I'm adding. And if you do, awesome. And if you just want to keep it simpler, awesome. And if you want to do it exactly along with me, awesome. However you want to do it is cool with me. And what I like to do is, I don't know if you just saw that, but I put a nice little, like, I shade in the side of his mouth. Here I go, watch. I'm going to shade in the side of his mouth. I like to do that just like his mouth is just so pulled back, you know. And here we go. Like his mouth is so tight, that's just pulled back to where you can actually, like, his teeth are all just showing and sticking out, and you can actually see like some dark spot in there, some nice dark space. And I always think that that's fun. Like I said, the Joker is absolutely one of my probably top 4 or 5 characters in all of comic books. I just think he's an awesome character, and he's been done a million different times in really cool ways. So now we're just going to add some more shading here and some more cleaning up, so that we can add the proper shading to give it the right feel to it. And if you are drawing along and you want to go ahead and post this on social media, post on social media and hashtag it with the hashtag odd drawing the Joker. And that's it. Just hashtag odd drawing the Joker. And I will look for those. And if I see them, I will definitely repost them, and I will like them. And I just will be very proud of you that you came in, you put in the effort, and you drew along with me, and you had a good time, and you're happy with what you drew. And you know what? If you're not happy with what you drew, just do it again. Run through it again, and see what you wanted to fix. And that's why it's always practice makes perfect. And you know, we're just having a good time here, and do some more detail work, some more like his little what are these, crow's feet that we're working on. And now let's go ahead and get into like his hair and his ears here. So we're going to darken this up. And now he's coming together nicely. And then, yeah, let's clean this up a little bit here. There we go. And cleaning that up. And his ear. All right, a little bit of shading. Let's erase. And then I'm going to come at this kind of at an angle. So I'm going to be angling out, angle out, angle out, angle out. And that's just how I like to do his hair. So you just kind of just take your pencil, your pen, and just angle up and angle out, and kind of feather it up and feather it out. I've always enjoyed the classic Joker. And so that's what we're drawing today. So same thing here. We're going to feather it up and feather it out. It's kind of like wings on the side of his head, right? Like what does the Joker and Captain America have in common? They both have wings coming out the side of their heads. And so we're putting that all together here with his hair. And right now he looks like he has a really strange haircut. Like he just has a little bit of hair on top right over his ears. And then he's completely bald. And then he has a kind of a mohawk. But we're going to fix that. We're going to give him a whole head of hair. Let me just fix this ear real quick. And booyah. So just remember, guys, this is all just about having fun and putting in the work and putting in the effort. And that's really all that it takes in life to be successful. Is, you know, you come in, you put in the work, you put in the effort, and you do what you love. So let's go ahead and start on the top of his hair, because I like to have his hair kind of cascading around, and it gets kind of poofy on the top. So let's just do like some strands coming around, and we're just gonna kind of lift up, out, and then back, and then it's a bigger brush, and there we go. That's better. Okay, so up and around, a little bit of curl on it, And then we're going to make these two spots meet. So we're going to bring the hair around, kind of curling under like a wave. And then just curl it over. And once we get kind of the basic shape here, then we can just kind of come in and really just kind of launch into it. So just kind of follow along. And it's just, if you can see here, his hair, what I'm doing with his hair, it's just a lot of scribbles, but I'm doing it kind of, you just want to do scribbles in the way that you would brush your hair, basically. So, if you wanted to brush it up like that, you would, brush it. So you want to do the same thing with your brush or your pencil or your pen. And then the top part's all kind of crazy. So we're just going to do some crazy lines, and we're going to start from the middle and just boom out, boom out, boom out. And we're just going to keep going back and forth, in and out, back and forth, back and forth. And we're just going to fill in this big giant gap here, just up and then back down and in and out. And here we go. And just a bunch of scribbles. And there we go. Filling it in, filling it in, filling it in. And all of a sudden, the next thing you know, you got the Joker's hair. So now that he's got the hair, we got to put some shading in. So let's go ahead and just put some hatching underneath his hair so that way it gives it some depth. Because, of course, if the light is, going to make a shadow on his nose, then it's also going to make a shadow underneath his hair. And then let's go ahead and we'll add some more details. And it's details. Let's put on his eyebrows. I didn't remember to put on his eyebrows. So let's go ahead and put those on, and they're nice and bushy and pointy. And it makes it lots of fun. Gives him that real evil look. It makes him look a little bit more evil than he already did. And that's half the fun of the Joker, is just he looks all crazy evil. And I always kind of like these hair wisps that come down. They almost look like horns, which I think makes them look even more evil. And then let's go ahead and add some more shading underneath his eyes and make his eyes look a little darker. And then let's see. Let's look. What do we need? A little bit more shading over here. And it's just hatching. It's just nice 45-degree angles. And let's put in his gums. So make sure that the gums line up. The bottom gums, the top gums. And we're just going to line them up. And then you got your Joker face. Let's go ahead and make those teeth look even more like they're sunk back in his head with some nice long hatching there. Nice. And then let's go ahead and add the flower. Just a bunch of curls. Curl. A bunch like number 3. 3. Don't lift your pencil. 3. Ah. All right. Whew. All right. And then let's give him a neck. He's got a nice little skinny neck. And we'll bring that down. And let's see here. Give him like a collar here. Just kind of bring it in and bring it down. And then he's got such a long chin. Let's go ahead and add a tie and a little bit of shading and another collar for a suit jacket. Boom, boom. Just quick lines here. Add some more shading because, of course, he's going to have shading underneath that big, long chin of his. And right here on the other side. That'll make that part stand out. And down like here onto the tie. And some shoulders. And we'll just add in some details and some more shading. And if you guys have any suggestions as to what you would like for me to draw next, or you would like to learn how to draw, whatever, go ahead and just, put a comment of what you would like me to draw, and I'll look at those comments and I will try to do my best. So let's go ahead and sign our work. And easy peasy, we've got an awesome Joker drawing. And thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for drawing along. Odd Man out.